MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Yu Darvish gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early, if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0 pitch. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Set to deal on 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Gregorius, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he popped him up. Darvish is there, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack, no score. And now time to check how Joe Maddon has lined the Cubbies up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 7. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Count now a ball and a strike. So 1-1. Is a called strike on the edge of the strike zone.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And here's the 3-2 from him. Slow little roller to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Tanaka's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Kyle Schwarber would be next. A good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
In now, Luke Voit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball called strike 1-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding in, Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Javier Baez.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Count still at 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
Riding in, Wilson Contreras. First offering on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Throw over to the bag. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Hamilton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 2-1. Called strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there. Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory. So in now for Chicago, David Bote. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2-1 to count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Ben Zobrist would be next. The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher, number 19, Masahiro.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
The 2-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That's popped up. Bodie into shallow left. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Zobrist.
Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there. Torres at the bag. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he's back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Yanks held in check. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. One and one the count now.
That's ball.
The 1-1. Misses, ball two. Line drive, base hit.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
Now batting, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Slider pins into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. First offering on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Luke Voit. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Line towards center field. Almora is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka.
Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hamilton.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1-2 the count to Billy Hamilton. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Now a bunt attempt here. Andujar right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hamilton at third with 2 away. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Cubs. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now to the plate, Torres. He set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Torres.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll hit off the ivy out there.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. In now, Gary Sanchez. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Torres at third, Judge on second, and Duhar at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. Now the relay home, and it's in time to get him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Ready now, Albert Almora. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The first baseman, number 44.
Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Andujar brings it in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
The left fielder.
Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1 and 2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trade. Settling in now, Luke Voit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Matt, that's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Now batting.
Standing in.
Aaron Hicks.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that.
Your
Brad
attention,
Brock
please.
takes the ball here
Now
as he'll enter with a runner at
Chicago
first
Cubs.
and nobody out.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard. Foul. Voit aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Almora will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Masahiro Tanaka. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Runners back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And that's taken for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases. Time to focus here. This game is way
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yanks lead 1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher,
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Billy Hamilton.
right fielder,
He was able to
number
reach
6.
base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Hamilton.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Down and away, ball 1. Judge stands at first with 1 out. Fouled fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Pedro Strop trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 46. Pedro. Whoa.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. First pitch cut it's by him for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strop, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box now. Daniel Descalso will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now back, second baseman,
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. And there's ball one.
1-1.
Descalso gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Two and one. One out and a runner on second base. A bouncer up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching for New York.
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The man on third with 2 down. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. They're still. Daniel Descalso is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3, Daniel.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Luke Voit, as they'll look for.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
Xavier Cedeno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and he chased it in the dirt, and the throw is there to record the first out.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Popped him up. Zobrist has a play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 54.
DJ LeMahieu will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will track it down. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Chad Green enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Here's Javier Baez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball. Lays off 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Schwarber stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Well, on the first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut the deficit to only 1 run.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and in to hit next the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. No balls and a strike to count. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Andujar might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Full count, 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background.
Tonight.
He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Hits, 1 error, and
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Yanks win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Masahiro Tanaka earns the victory on the mound. Yu Darvish pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Drive home safely.